Hi everybody, it's Marcus. Welcome to Happy Friday Happy Talks, the beginning of May 2018. I'm sitting in this garden where I live in Mandeville Canyon in Los Angeles. It's beautiful. There are colibris, or as we say in English, hummingbirds. In Swedish we call it colibris. There are hummingbirds all over the place and it's gorgeous to look at. So, today I had this wonderful experience. I was at this laundromat and I was doing laundry. And I walked and I saw this open dryer and I walked past it and this lady swoops in and grabs the dryer just right at, like, took it from me. And she was kind of an older lady and when she realized that I may have wanted to go for it, she's like, "Oh, did you want to go for it?" I'm like, no, it's all good. I got my book. I'm not in any bigger hurry right now. So she did her laundry, and then we started talking. And it turns out that she has these great ideas on spirituality and on chakras and on all kinds of things. And she's a radio host that does a bunch of stuff regarding spirituality and relationships and everything. So it was a very nice start. And then this other man who was there doing laundry too overheard our conversation and started talking to us as well. And turns out that he's doing a lot of meditation and he's done it for a long time. So we ended up connecting in a very nice way as well. So I had this, like, it was a very nice experience of not reacting. And he had noticed it too. I didn't think about it. But because I thought, well, I'm not in that much of a hurry and she can have, there's like 15 dryers here. One is going to open up pretty soon. But he could see how that, like, by me not reacting to her kind of sneaking in front of me on the dryer, we ended up having a great conversation, all three of us. And it's pretty amazing to watch what happens when I don't react in anger, which I happen to do every now and then, and I always feel bad afterwards, and almost always. Sometimes we do end up raising our voices, and I think at times it may be a good thing, but I think also at times it's not a good thing. At this point, and today, it was a great experience of seeing how when I don't react in a negative way, things come around and turn positive real quick. And so what I want to encourage everybody is to listen inwards and stay calm. Stay calm. Now, if somebody is doing something that has a potential to hurt a lot of people, there's nothing wrong in asking them to stop. There's nothing wrong in being forceful and saying, "Hey, you're about to kill a bunch of people, or you might hurt people if you keep this going." But there's also ways to do that in a calm manner. So anyway, that's one point today. The other point that I wanted to make kind of briefly is this last week there was a video that popped up that talked. It was a science-based video from Harvard and other universities that had studied DNA, and they said DNA has a potential to carry memory. May carry memory. And they were talking about how trauma that goes deep into a person can affect the DNA and change what they pass on to their children. So it could be that people who have phobias for, snakes or spiders. There's a helicopter coming around, I think, or airplane. Helicopter. Sorry about the sound. Anyway, so the DNA has potential to carry memory. And they believed that there are traumatic experiences in people's DNA that can affect how they react in life today, which is really exciting if you start to think both of your own reactions. I can look at some things that I react to that I have tried to work on in counseling, and I worked on, in meditation. And some things are really deeply rooted. It's very hard to change my perception of it or to change my reaction to it. But meditation helps. It sure does put that buffer up there, but it still is there. The reaction is still there. I just don't have to act out. But what dawned on me is that all these people in spiritual cycles who talk about previous life experiences. They talk about when I was a witch, when I was a Viking, when I was a warrior, when I was a something in a previous life, this and that happened to me. If it's true that DNA carries memory, we could very well have these memories of previous lives in us. And I found that really exciting because I believe that quite often spiritual teachings and thoughts seem to ring very true to what science finally proves. Science will prove it, but there's a lot of stuff that already was out there that science then discovers. Like science solidifies it. But the thoughts and the thinking and the theories have already been there for a long time. Quite a lot of this spiritual thinking is coming out from thousands of years, especially from the heart of India. So, that being said, let's meditate together on Monday, possibly Sunday. We'll see. And now that I'm getting situated here, it's going to be a little easier to set up for meditation as well. So, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Think about the DNA, the memories that are inherited in us, and of centering yourself to stay calm, stay peaceful. Lots of love, everybody. Have a good, good weekend.